let me tell you, you're not going to believe this. Sugar will affect your mental well-being. Ooh, we going from sugar rush to mental hush. Sugar ain't nothing but, a sweet cocaine, and it will silence your brain. Sugar consumption for an extended period of time will impair your memory and learning, affect your thoughts, senses, and your life experiences. You ain't gonna have no life if you be on sugar. You thought cocaine was bad. Ooh, it is detrimental to your health, and it is linked to a variety of mental health issues. My cousin, Azza Lee, has been on a sweet sugar high for as long as I can remember. Even as a baby, she couldn't break away from those boxes of baked beans and lemon heads. What you sitting up there looking like that for? I know y'all don't recognize that candy. Y'all wasn't even born then. So get that look off your face. No. Ooh, by the time Azza Lee reached her 20s, girlfriend had the raggediest mouth in the whole neighborhood. I think she had the raggediest mouth in the world. We called my girl Snagger Puss. She was quick. She was killing the host of Twinkies and the Twizzlers. And for breakfast, Azza Lee ate Tootsie Rolls and at least 10 Pop-Tarts. She scarfed down Ruffled potato chips. And for dinner, oh, Lord, my girl was smacking her lips to the tune of Natalie Cole's I Got Love on My Mind with her mouth stuffed with Chester Cheetos. At first, Cuz was on an all-time sugar high. Azza Lee wore the D off the word dopamine. That's the hormone that gives that brain that burst of energy and that quick rush, which can be cut off within a second. You singing Sly and the Family Stone, I Wanna Take You Higher. Yeah, Cuz was feeling her pumped up sugar high, and she was guzzling down a 6-pack of Mountain Dew. Ooh, Mountain Dew. Yeah, that stuff that looked like something from outer space that was green. As the months turned into years, Azza Lee began to notice she was not feeling like Aretha Franklin's song, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. No, because too many pounds had kidnapped her body. Those energy surges was accompanied by sharp crashes, and Azza Lee was singing Mary J. Blige's I'm Going Down. Cuz found herself fatigued, struggling to concentrate, and feeling like Mad Max under the Thunderdome. She went off on everybody she encountered. Any small issue, she'd blow up. Cuz' attention span had gotten shorter than her bank account, and Lord, girlfriend was broke. She struggled in the morning. Her brain was wrapped around in aluminum foil, causing her to have like a steam cooked brain. That's right, brain fog. And she couldn't even remember Michael Jackson's song, Remember the Time. No. Her friend Sylvia noticed a change in her attitude and her weight. So she approached Azza Lee for real concern. This is a real sister. Like, I got your back. You my dog. We ride or die. Well, she's about to die. Have you ever thought how all that sugar that you scarfing down can affect your mental well-being? Ooh, the answer wasn't pretty. Girlfriend turned around. Azza Lee told her, she said, have you ever thought about tending your own D business? And Sylvia, she was hurt. Ooh, but Sylvia wouldn't let go. The mood swings had gotten to Azza Lee, and she told them, maybe it's the stress from my job. Cuz, you know what? And it's the stress from my boyfriend, Ramon. Do you know what he told me? He told me that he didn't want nothing big but a bankroll. You know that pissed me off. And he reminded me that I was not only thick, but not even quick no more. Oh, we don't want to go there. That's a different conversation for a different day. And I had to remind him, don't you know everybody call you Big Daddy? And it ain't cause you small. Well, after that event, I would tell you the police was called. And after Ramon and Cuz had their big blast off, that was a sugar intervention. Sylvia got the fruit of her looms on her panties taken off. Apples and pears was flying everywhere. Cuz was cursing and throwing a hissy because Sylvia would not let it go. She wouldn't let it go. Even After trying to convince her, she said, look, you know I'm your girl. She said, I don't care what you is. I'm going to give you the finger. I can't do that on this camera, okay? So she gave, Azalee gave Sylvia the finger. She said, well, I'm not going to apologize. I'm just going to walk away. Because, see, you going to make me clock you. Then as she began to walk, Sylvia started thinking, as she began to walk away, Azalee started thinking, that, you know what, Sylvia could be right about this. I'm not taking my health seriously. And I think I am going down that road of anxiety and depression. And my thoughts are off. And my life experience have just been crazy. After Cuz started walking, she finally made it to her house. She kicked her shoes off. She laid on the couch. She got restless. And then, what she did, she decided she was going to take a shower. She started thinking, maybe I'll give my girl a call, because I know I did hurt her feeling. Cuz felt alone and she was scared. And she decided to go on a nutritional journey for about a month. Okay? The first week, it was tough. And Cuz began to have withdrawals. She thought she was Snoop Dogg. She was in trouble. Okay? Then she began to have those mood swings. And as the days turned into weeks, and the weeks turned into a month, Azalee began to notice a change. Because she had stopped. She took it a little bit more serious because she was tired of feeling like that. That aluminum foil that was wrapped around her brain, it had begun to diminish. And her memory and her attitude began to change. Lord, Cuz energy level began to level out. And that afternoon slump had vanished. She wasn't sleeping all kinds of crazy and during the day, taking them naps, as she says, because she was woke out. Her relationship with her in-laws and her outlaws had changed for the better. And her mood swings had just took a walk on the wild side. A month had passed, and Cuz had decided to go see Sylvia. She was nervous because she said, I don't think Sylvia's going to even talk to me. Boy, I tell you, she went up to the door. She knocked on the door. She knocked about 4 times. And she said, she's not going to answer the door. So what she did was, she still headed down the stairs. And then all of a sudden, the door opened up. And it was Sylvia. She turned around. She went back. She gave Sylvia a hug. She said, I'm really glad to see you, And she said, I was tired of blowing my body up with them sugar grenades. My mind and my body. Sylvia told Cuz that nutrition had a powerful impact on your mental health. That sugar high was tearing you up. She said, do you put sugar in your tank? Because if you do put sugar in your tank, you see what happens? Your speed and your car ain't going to move. It's just not going to move. Cuz began to watch her diet choice. And for that moment on, she didn't give up sugar entirely. Nah, it's kind of a little bit too hard. You've been on it for a long time. You just can't go cold turkey like that. You know what I'm saying? So Cuz learned to monitor her sugar. She gave herself some sugar. And the sugar decline taught her a valuable lesson, an invaluable lesson. She learned the connection between what she ate and how she felt, both mentally and physically. And it could cause havoc on her life and everybody's life that came in contact with her. Okay, things go well after Azalee and Sylvia meet up, and it was getting late, and Sylvia tells Cuz she has an engagement. I got to go to this engagement. And she said, you're not cutting me short, are you? She said, no, I really did have, but I'm so glad to see you. I tell you what, we got to do lunch together. So she said, all right. She was just so glad to have that off her chest, to get it just off her mind. So she said, okay, I'm going to leave. And then, as she was leaving, guess who she ran into? She ran into... Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? That's not Big Daddy. That's Little Daddy. Oh my God, he looked like he had lost 125 pounds. She went up to him. She said, look, I'm sorry. we had this bad thing going between us. And I wasn't taking care of my health. And I really apologize for the way that we talked to each other. Well, now AKA Big Daddy, now Little Daddy, turned around and said, you know what? I'm sorry too. And I shouldn't have treated you like that. I should have never told you that I didn't want nothing big but a bankroll. So she said, do you think we can start over? And he said, I think so. And so they walked toward each other, gave each other a big hug. And he told her, look, I tell you what, I ain't gonna be your sugar daddy. But what I will do for you, since we had this journey and we realized the mistakes we made and how sugar affected our relationship, I'm going to hang out a little bit longer. And I'm going to try to make this relationship work. And instead of being your sugar daddy, I will be AKA Little Daddy. Okay?